Well, today is Vlogmas, day 1, as you can see right here at the calendar. It's right here. December 1st is already here, and we're going to celebrate it today. We're going to have Vlogmas. I'm going to share with you how we make turkey soup. It's an Appalachian tradition. We make soup from the carcass and what's left over out from our turkey. Now, this year, our turkey was devoured. It was good. And it was just the perfect size, and everybody got just enough. And we had very little leftovers. But what leftovers we had, I'm going to share with you and show you what we do with them. I've been doing it for 43 years since I've been married and on my own. And my husband, he loves the turkey soup, and I do too. It's comforting, and boy, it couldn't have came at a better time because it's cold outside. We've been having some chilly weather. They're calling for a rain and sleet mix tomorrow, so we've got to get ready for that. And what better thing to have than a pot of soup on the stove if that happens today. Now, I have got everything drug out, and I have been trying to get things decorated for Christmas. I'm a little slow this year. I've just been doing parts here and there because it's a lot going on. I welcome you today to this channel so I can share some things with you. I'm so glad you're here. You know, I love that you come and take this time to spend on my channel. I hope you get some encouragement, some enthusiasm to learn something from it. And if you don't learn anything from it, I hope you're at least entertained. I'm glad to have you here. Now let's look at how we make this soup. This is the carcass of our turkey. You can see it looks exactly like it should. It was devoured to a pretty good point. Now I'm going to take this, and I have always done this since I've been married. I'll take all of this. I'll take most of the meat off of the bones, separate the bones and the liquid that's in here, and I'll make turkey soup with this. Now here's one bone that's pretty famous. That's the wishbone. The wishbone traditionally is saved, and then the next year, each guest gets, you find 2 people, one gets each side, and you pull it. And the one who gets the short end of the stick wishes doesn't come true, and the one who gets the long end of the bone, the wishes do come true. This is the wishbone from this year's turkey. I will dry it out, and then I'll add it to all the other wishbones that I've collected from the last few years from our turkey. And then I intend to give everybody a wishbone, and then 2 people, and we'll all do it at the same time. Have you ever heard of the wishbone tradition? Well, here's the turkey dispersed. I got one little bag that'll be good for turkey salad. There's one turkey leg left. And then here's a whole pot of all of this. The goodies that was left in the pot and the bones. And I'll be boiling this to make turkey broth so that I can make turkey soup from it. And then I'll remove all the bones, after before the soup's made, after I get all this boiling for a while. And then that's it. That turkey was completely consumed, and that's a wonderful thing. That's exactly how I like for it to be done. That means I bought the right size turkey, and that all this will be just delicious the second time around when I make the turkey soup. Then we'll have this little bit of here I'll make turkey salad out of this, and this here somebody can enjoy a leg. Now I've got this soup still in the pot. I've got all of the meat picked off of the bone. I didn't show that because some people are not crazy about that. I added green peas. I will probably, and some onion. You see the onion? I did not cook this onion to clear like I do with most of my soups, but you can if you've got the time. And I've just added some spices in here. And there you can see the turkey and the vegetables. I will shred a carrot or chop a carrot or maybe mince a carrot and put it in here. And then I think I am going to add noodles. Sometimes I add noodles and sometimes I don't. But I think we'll add noodles, and then this will be our soup that we made from the carcass of our turkey. Now I am in here cleaning up Donald's tools that he used to process the deer. He got this little kit for Christmas one year, a long time ago when our kids were little. This kit that's got everything he needs to process the deer in it. And when he's finished, that's my job to get in here and scour these tools. I just used a Brillo pad or SOS pad, whatever these are called. That's the name brand of them. But you know, it's steel wool. You can use whatever brand you usually buy. But I scoured them with a steel wool. Then I cleaned them with a good dish soap. Now I'm going to dry them and I'm going to sharpen them and let him put them back where they go. Oh, thank you, honey. But usually he does the process. He hunts, brings home the meat. He does the processing, and then I clean up the tools, and then I'll can and take care of putting up the meat here probably tomorrow. And so then that's something that is incorporated with our holidays, because he goes hunting, around Thanksgiving every year, and there's still some days left of him hunting. That's our way of life. That's a tradition for us in the Appalachian Mountains, to hunt and bring home food for the year. Hopefully we'll get enough for the rest of the year. This is what I'm going to eat for supper. I don't think the soup will be done in time for supper. I've had a lot going on, trying to get the Christmas stuff out and put the Christmas tree up and stuff, so I could only be in one place at a time. The good thing about soup is you can put it on and let it stay on, but I didn't get mine finished in time for supper, so I'm just going to have this baked potato. That's what I'm going to have for supper tonight. Maybe find me a good cup of tea to drink with it, and I'm going to have that for supper, and then I'll be in here decorating this tree. I apologize, my lips have been a little bit chapped. I did put something on them today, but they're still a little dry. I apologize for that. Well, I am going to finish up. It's only about 9:48. It's about 10 o'clock, but there's a lot going on, and every day has been a lot of work. So I'm going to get with it and get some of the things done. Get this soup made so that we'll have it for the next few days, and I'm going to eat my potato. Thank you for joining me today, and let me share with you how to make the turkey soup, how to make one more delicacy meal from that turkey so you can get the most of it, because they're not cheap. They're not cheap anymore. I hope you have a good day, and like always, until next time. Well, this I'm going to share with you an evening where me and the kids were together, and we just decided to watch Polar Express, to put on our cozy socks and eat popcorn and watch a movie. Well, everybody got so cozy. Well, in Polar Express, on the train they have a hot chocolate break. So we also took a hot chocolate break, and we made hot chocolate and put marshmallows in it and drank it. And then I just want to share with you what the kiddos did after the hot chocolate when the movie was playing. They got so cozy they fell asleep. I just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was so cute.